Folks, just so you know, we will have an operational scoreboard and commentary. So sorry about the little bit of a hiccup in our stream, but we will get rolling here in just a moment. Thank you for being patient here on the Erie Tiger Network. And welcome in to the audio portion of the Erie Tiger Network. 140 remaining in this first quarter. Sorry about that. Let's see. They are waiting. There you go. Okay, that took us a little bit. You know, it's an end of the semester broadcast. That happens. But we do have a crew for you here on hand. The Tigers already out to a 13-4 lead here in the first quarter of play. You may have lost one of our live huddle streams, but we wanted to switch over to the full Erie Tiger Network stream. We'll have 2 cameras tonight. We don't have full instant replay yet. That'll be an after the break thing. We're trying to do some exciting new things here on the Erie Tiger Network. So inbounding here for the Tigers was Sophia Husk into the backcourt. Picked up by Natalie Fetters, and Fetters will bring it up. Right-hand dribble over the midline here for the Tigers. Back off to Husk, into the corner. Slater will fire the 3. That one's off the back iron and rebounded away by the Impalas. 2015, the year that Erie Tiger Network was founded, in 2 zeros, because they made me add 2 minutes. So Impalas will bring it up here. This is our last ETN student broadcast of 2024, if you can believe that. See if the Tigers can end things off nicely. Into the corner. That's Vogland with it, driving into the paint off the window, tipped out. Now you'll notice the Tigers there without one of their best players this season in Reagan Allen. Huge loss for the Tigers. Injury that will take her out for the year. Jumper from the near side, that's in and out. Rebounded nicely and strongly on the far side there by Fetters. And up the floor go the Tigers. Little bounce pass off to Cerveny. Teagan, they're back to the basket now. They'll rework it along the arc here. Out to the side is Husk, and she'll hand it off here to Slater. Slater trying to use the screen of Segan. 4 seconds left. Kick to the corner. 3 ball on the way by Carver. That's off the mark. And the Tigers will take a 13-4 lead into the timeout. We will.
My turn. Okay, so you have to, like,
You are watching the ETN. You are watching the ETN.
Do you want a better smile? Have a broken.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. We are back live here in the Tiger Gym as we start quarter number 2 here. Quarter number 2. And the Tigers will start with the basketball. That's Fetters with it. Handoff there to Slater. Slater will pull up for 3, a little bit too long. Cerveny couldn't quite squeeze the board, and now here come the Impalas back up the floor. They'll swing it here to the near side. That was Shump, and they'll work it around the arc. Into the paint is Foster trying to back down Cerveny, and she'll go off of the side of the backboard support beam, and that's turnover there for the Impalas. Tigers, a nice little scoring punch here. Very clean, very quick first quarter. No fouls from either team. Of course, they reset between the quarters, but there were no fouls in that first. Now dribble drive there from Greenlee. Addison will fire a 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded. Oh, nice effort there by Slater. Unfortunately, it fell to an Impala, and then she was fouled going the other way as Sophia Husk got her hands on her to on Husk. Rather first team foul of the quarter. And now the Impalas will bring it up. Forrest wheels it up top to Johnson Leck, the sophomore. Poudre on the attack. Nice little defensive poke there by Juliet. And Juliet thought she may have tipped it off an Impala leg. I actually think that was the correct call. I think that was last touch by the hands of Juliet, at least from up here. We have always a pretty interesting view up here in the crow's nest. That's for sure. 6:45 remaining in the quarter. We'll try and remember to say the time a lot. We're hoping after the break we get the full Cooking with Gas broadcast up and running here on the ETN for basketball and some wrestling here on the ETN. Little pull-up Jay from the short corner. That's no good. Rebounded away by Teagan. And she'll hand it off, and up the floor go the Tigers with Natalie Fetters, the junior. Will work it off onto the far side for Greenlee. Several 4, 5, 6 freshmen listed on the varsity roster for this Tiger crew. It's a lot of freshmen and a lot of juniors. You have 1 senior in Jocelyn Klickna on this Tiger roster. Now the Impalas will bring it up here. Far side, that's Brewster. Backdoor cut, jumper, buried. That was...
We've been one.
Man-to-man defense here for the Impalas. Tigers have been riding with this 5 for a while as that one was tipped out of bounds. Well, the Tigers will inbound here. And first time we've gotten to see these ladies on this new court. Good looking court, for sure. Those. (13-6), Tigers lead it. Giving a little bit of direction here to our crew. Full crew for you here tonight on the ETN as students are desperate to fulfill their final broadcast credits of the semester. Almost midway through this second quarter now. 4:55 remaining here as that one is a short jumper, rebounded though by Poudre. Been a little bit better at rebounding the ball here in the second quarter, and now a bump called on the drive. They are going to tag Addison. Inbound here for the Impalas. They'll feed it into the post. Nice little feed there. Just couldn't quite finish down low that time was Kavi Vogland. Now Tigers trying to get out of a trap. They do so. Off to Greenlee on the near side. Hard dribble. Kick to Greenlee. Fires the 3. That one was halfway down before it popped up. Offensive board. Put back no good. And Tigers have yet to score here in the quarter. After getting off to a torrid start, they've gone silent since we've gone live. It's our fault. It's our fault. It's the ETN jinx. And Paula's working it here. Still a 7-point lead, though, for the Tigers. Nice steal there from Juliet. Slater down the lane. Left-handed layup off the window is good. Errant pass, but a nice little one-handed snag there by Haley Brewster. Dribble drive into the paint, little Euro step. Timeout called by Coach Sherman. Talk some things over. We'll take a timeout as well here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
You know that feeling you get when your life is about to change? It's terrifying, sure, but isn't it exciting? You may not know with certainty what lies ahead, but that's what makes life, well, life. And even when the scene in the rear view is hard to leave behind.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, a 15-8 lead for the Tigers, 3:25 left to go here in half number 1, and out of the timeout, a drive there by Slater. That's off the window, no good. And a rebound was tapped out, last touched by Erie. Top of the key, little drive pull-up. Jay, that's off the mark. And in that first quarter, a lot of scoring, and we have kind of gone quiet here in quarter number 2. Tigers only one made bucket as Juliet Slater got demolished on her screen. No call there. She was not happy. Now a little dish off to Juliet. See if that maybe gets her going a little bit here in an ISO. Here comes Cerveny. She'll use the screen of Teagan. Tried to use the pick and roll. There wasn't quite a roll there. Now, nice little cut there down to the elbow. But a trap from the Impalas and a 5-second call. And Klikna will check into the game. Tigers switch to a zone defense and they get a steal out of it. 2:05 remaining here in this first half. Slater has it, far side wing. Trying to use the screen. Skip pass, now in the corner. Greenlee fires a 3, too strong. Nice board by Cerveny. Trying to go underneath the basket. Finds the cutter. Greenlee! Hustle from the Tigers. And now it's a 17-8 lead here for Erie. Check in. Jocelyn will come in for well, there's a little confusion at who was coming out. That's Mac Carver that's coming out. Free throw is no good. Klikna able to tip it, but last touch by Teagan Cerveny. A couple of the Tiger bigs in now here for Erie with Klikna, Cerveny. Really good length out there. I mean, Sophia Husk's got good length from the guard spot. Addison Greenlee, exceptional length, and even Slater. So with the zone, you're going to see a lot of hands in the passing lane here with kind of a taller, longer lineup here for the Tigers. 1:24 remaining here in the quarter. And Paula's trying to work it around and find a 3 ball. They finally launch one up. That's no good. Rebound's tapped out. Picked up here by Husk. Husk trying to race it over the midline. Push the ball ahead to Slater. Slater will take it to the baseline. Pulls up. Hits the bottom of the backboard and rebounded away by the Impalas. And now they'll try and get out on the run. Voglin dishes into the paint for Foster. They'll wheel it to the corner. Brewster fires the 3. 50 seconds left. Now Slater will walk it here over the midline. Man defense here for the Impalas. Huss trying to use the screen of Klikna. They're going to call it a little bit of a slip screen. And they'll say, I think she kind of was moving into the defender. Now Klikna will check right back out. Fetters. We said Jocelyn, the only senior on this team. There was a time where I coached JV girls basketball when the Tiger basketball program was in need of some last-minute coaches, and Jocelyn, the only remaining player from that team in that era that we coached. Really good kid. Now my student aide in the classroom, and that one is thrown away. So 14.8 left. Let's see if the Impalas try and maybe play for last shot here. They are calling a play. Here come the Impalas. 10 seconds left. Drive, short of the net, and will go out of bounds. 1.1 left, so it's basically just a hope and a heave here from Erie. And Slater will be the one to throw it like a football, and that will sail out of bounds. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back, have second half of action here in the Erie Tiger Network.
Take a deep breath, hold on tight, and remember, there's no better way to move than forward.
Hi, Brandon Bird here, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Moon Holistics, and specifically the owner, Mike Moon. We have been friends for over 20 years now, and I can personally attest to what a great man of character he is, and he is someone that will care deeply about getting you and your health to where it needs to be from a holistic approach. So I encourage you to partner with him in search for any of your holistic health needs. Just check him out online.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse in Erie today.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
We are strong and we'll get through this together, but these are stressful times. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, and know that you are not alone. Visit wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation. Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, as we get you ready for the start of half number 2. And the Tigers will come out defensively with kind of their staple group here. A little bit tight in the rotation tonight. Coach serve. 6-point lead for the Tigers coming into this second half. Jackson. Assume the position, young man. And the jumper, first one right out of the chute, is knocked down by Kavi Voglin, and that will cut the Tiger point immediately to 4. So 4-point lead here for Erie. Drive and the layup is no good, but a foul coming. Just make sure. Okay, that's a good sign. Let me just. Okay. Yeah, we apologize for the the audio snafu that we had earlier in the game. We added the camera, and when we would switch to it, our software overrode the audio in that first half. So we noticed that here in the second half. Really sorry about that. Ugh. You know what? It's Erie Tiger Network. It happens. 5-point lead here for Erie after the made free throw. Little backdoor cut. Power dribble. Layup is good, and the Impalas have come out and executed a couple plays right away, and suddenly it's a one-possession game. Tigers were up by close to double digits in that first half, and right now it's a one-possession lead. Serve off to the near side. Husk. Now Greenlee with it. Tigers trying to find a gap here. Skip pass to the corner. Now up top. Husk will take the 3. Oh, that tickled the twine. Sophia Husk buries it. And the Tigers back on top by 6. Husk gets her hand in the lane and initiates a steal. Now she'll shoot a step back 3, and she buries it. And Sophia Husk hits a 3, gets a steal, and then buries a step back 3, looking a little bit like Steph Curry out there right now. Goodness. Chef Sophia out there cooking right now for the Tigers. That one is tipped out of bounds and will stay here with the Impalas. 5:51 left to go here in quarter number 3. Impalas to inbound. That'll be Voglin with it. Tigers playing straight up man here. Checking into the game for the Tigers as Matt Carver. Little pull up, and that is up and in and 1. They're going to say a little hack on the arm by Husk. And that is the first team foul of the half. Second for Sophia. In fact, for the Tigers, that's only the 3rd foul all game. This has been a really clean game from a foul perspective. It's actually made the pace of this game pretty fluid and fast. Hopefully that stays. That's always a lot more fun to call and watch. Tigers get the rebound. 24-17, 5:30 remaining here in this 3rd quarter of play. Slater with the ball off far side timeline, working along the arc here. Pauls have done a better job kind of cutting off any type of penetration from the arc. Now bounce pass in. Cerveny catches. Power dribble off to Slater. Tigers will rework it here with Greenlee. Again down in the post. Serve tried to get going. Ball got caught on the defender's leg, and she was called for a travel. I think the official didn't see that she actually lost possession. You almost could have called that a jump ball. 24-17. 4:55. Steal there by Greenlee. She'll push the pace. Kicks it out. Mack lost it, but able to regroup here. Now Slater open for three. She'll drive into the paint. Scoop shot off the window. That's no good. And knocked out of bounds there by Tegan Cerveny. Slater a little bit frustrated with herself, but she does have 10 points tonight to lead the Tigers. 8 for Husk. Tigers extend their defense a little bit here. Boglin with it. Will rework it, reset the offense here at the logo. Midway through this third quarter of play, Tigers started out slow in the quarter, but picked it up a little bit on the offensive end in the last few minutes, and a foul called on Addie Greenlee, the freshman, one of, as we said, 6 freshmen listed on the roster here for Erie tonight. And out to the line will go Maggie Foster. The right-handed toss is off and no good. Second team foul of the half for the Tigers. 4:06 remaining here in this quarter. Foster again from the stripe. The knee bend and tosses up, and that is good. And it is a 6-point game, 2 possessions once again. The cheer team, see them, our Spirit squads performing at state at the Coliseum here tonight as well. We wish them the best of luck. Tegan backs her way, bounces off the foot, off to Greenlee. Greenlee will drive with the right hand, off the window. Nice finish was Addie Greenlee. Good defense, good help side there from the Tigers. Pull-up jumper, that one rattles out. And a foul called on the reach, Sophia Husk. That's her third. I think Coach Serve is going to have to go to the bench here, and he'll go to Juliet Slater. (26-18) and a tip out of bounds. That will stay Poudre ball. 3:19 left to go here in the third quarter of play. And Paula's kind of yo-yoed from that 8 to about a 5 or 3-point deficit throughout this quarter. Tigers trying to get it to double digits here. Little drive, bump, backdoor cut. Nice block there from Husk, playing with 3 fouls. It was actually not Husk that came out of the game. So playing with some fouls and still getting a big block there on the baseline. Now Slater, crossover into the paint, will kick. Greenlee thought about the 3 drives. The floater, she got shoved in the back and will go to the line to shoot 2. Good call there by the official as Greenlee tried to get the floater to go, and I almost think the contact came after the shot, but it was before she landed. 3:19 left to go here in the quarter as Greenlee will head to the stripe. And let me tell you, this gym is as silent as can be here during these free throws, both sides. Just a whole hush. I tell you what, I think that's more nerve-wracking than noise, like complete silence. The Apollos will bring it up. The Tigers have stretched it out to 10 after the 2 made free throws by Greenlee. Skip pass caught, 3-ball fired, buried. Nothing but nylon that time by Vogland. And a nicely made 3 and much needed from the Impalas. They cut it back to 7. Slater trying to cross up, drives into the paint, kicks. Greenlee thought about the 3. Instead, she'll back it out and reset. Uses a screen of Klickna. Klickna tried to hit the pick and roll, and that was a great feed from Greenlee, and just a little, a touch late on the recognition from Klickna. Now Jocelyn will make amends by getting the rebound there. And back up the floor goes Huss. Huss crossing up the defender, but pretty good job in defense there. Pretty good ball handling as well, and then a little bounce pass off the mark, thrown ahead. Poudre, layup, no good. Rebound fought for, picked up. Back the other way come the Tigers. That's Fetters with it. Fetters into the lane. Fouled into the block. No, they'll call a jump ball. They'll say that was blocked with dual possession, and that possession error will point toward Erie. 2:05 remaining here in the quarter. 7-point lead here for Erie. Inbound here, Slater almost lost it out of bounds. Slater working against the double here. Trying to back her way in. Will kick out, they'll reset with Cerveny. Addison Greenlee with it now. She's got 10 points tonight. That one's off the mark. 10 points for her, 10 points for Slater. More than 2/3 of the production tonight for the Tigers between those two in terms of offensive output. Good defense that time from Klickna. Maybe let the catch go a little low, but kept her hands up there nicely, but the good made bucket and a 5-point game. Now Klickna will try and roll. Cerveny will work it to Slater. Juliet. A little bit of miscommunication there in the Tiger offense. Coach Serve doesn't like that they're not just on the same page, and too many turnovers here in this quarter for the Tigers. 1 minute remaining exactly in the third. Impalas. Step back, short, rebound picked up by Greenlee. She'll shovel it off, pushed ahead. A little up and under by Slater, couldn't get it to go, just a touch short. Almost travel there stepping into that one, and then a foul called on the swipe. And they're going to tag Natalie Fetters with the foul. That is the 4th team foul of the quarter for Erie on the shot. So to the line go the Impalas and Jackie Forrest. Shot is up, and that one is buried. Make it a 4-point game. Can make it a 1-possession game if Forrest can knock down this free throw. Shot up. That one's buried. .32 seconds left here. 1-possession game. And a away from ball foul, and they're going to call that on Husk, and that is her 4th foul now. So she's going to have to sit, you got to think, till about midway through the 4th quarter. And now the Impalas, with less than half a minute left, have a chance to pull even with Erie. Tigers will go into a 1-3-1 here. Almost trying to trap here, and they get the turnover. Nice little change there from Coach Cerveny. Really caught Poudre off balance, the little change in defense on that possession. And now it'll be Tiger basketball. 10 seconds left. Slater with it. Should have 4 dribbles left. 3, 2, a couple quick dribbles. Throws it up, off the window, couldn't get it to go. So the Tigers will take a 1-possession lead into the 4th quarter. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Erie leads it by 3 in Paula basketball. Possession arrow back to Erie here. As that was a nice little block there by Greenlee. Pass up ahead to Greenlee. She'll drive off the window with the left hand. Kisses it softly off the glass and gets it to fall. Made it happen with the deflection. We've seen that a couple times tonight where the Tiger deflector has been rewarded with the bucket. 3 ball on the way. Open look. Oh, just a touch too strong, and it will be white ball. Now Addison Greenlee will check into the game. Juliet will bring it up. Slater off to Greenlee. Now kick out, Matt Carver off the front iron and went over the hoop. No chance for a rebound there for Erie. Up the floor. That one's knocked away, pushed ahead, Greenlee with it. 3-on-1, she'll take it herself off the window, too strong, rebound by Cerveny, goes up, gets fouled, and will go to the line. This Tiger unit has been under, I believe, 60% from the line for the year. See if they can't make some big ones down the stretch. The 5-point lead. That shot is up and short. That one is up and good. 6-point lead. And a timeout called. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout. Tigers lead it.
You are watching the ETN. You are watching the ETN.
want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. As the Tigers lead it here by 6 after the timeout. 6:40 remaining here in the quarter. They'll come out in a zone defense here. Love that from Coach Serve. You're an opposing coach. You draw something up in the timeout. It's a man defense probably beater in the timeout, and then they come out and it's a zone, and I just love that. Just the little mind games from coaches. And Coach Serve really good at that. Little spin in the lane, kick out. Slater with it. Now Greenlee, the runner, high off the window. That's knocked around. And back the other way go the Impalas, and that shot is up, and a foul is called. They're going to call that on Fetters. And back to the line is Forrest. Erie can't get it to double digits. Impalas can't get it closer to 3. That's been kind of the theme here in this one. That shot is up, and that is off the mark. So Tigers maintain a 5-point, 2-possession lead here. Slater drives. Nice little feed. The runner is no good, but Coach Serve wanted a bump on the layup. Zone defense here for Erie. Driving block there by Greenlee. How about that? I mean, Greenlee will handle the ball and she'll work the perimeter like a guard, but has the side to drop down low on the zone and block shots like that. What an asset. Tell you what, this team with Reagan Allen would be a formidable force. They're already a solid squad for sure, but you just wonder in the back of your mind what that would look like here, as there's a timeout on the floor. (31-26) here. Watching down there, this Tiger squad. And what Coach Serve is trying to work here with this crew when you have 23 remaining here in this game. You lead by 5. A bucket here would move it to 3 possessions. And at what point do you think about bringing, well, Husk is in. So Husk playing with 4 fouls right now. Slater doubled and gets fouled. That is the second team foul of the quarter for the Impalas. Second on Vogland. 5:14 now. Greenlee with it. Here comes the double again. Ball is tipped away. Here come the Impalas. They've got numbers on the fast break. Forrest, the drive out the window and good. Back to a 3-point game. Little double team trap here. Snake bitten Erie a couple times now. There's the double again, but Husk will fire the 3. That's too strong off the back iron. Rebounded by the Impalas. They have a chance to tie the game again. They have not been able to bust through this 3-point barrier, just like the Tigers haven't been able to get it to double digits. And, well, that's why you're within 1 possession, turnover on the travel. So just neither team can quite seize control of the momentum. 4:37 remaining here in this game. Inbound here for Slater. Slater will walk it up here over the midline. Juliet looking here to the near side. That's Cerveny. Back to Greenlee in the corner, trying to use the screen. Dangerous part of the floor to screen in. Sometimes get that trap, and that's what we saw there. Now inbound. Cerveny has it. Gets it quickly to Juliet. Juliet had a little opening there, and then good defense to kind of push her off toward the wing. Nice little backdoor cut there. Slater catches, it goes off the window, gets fouled, and will go to the line. Good little cut. Juliet came to the top of the key, and there was already one cutter through, and then Juliet just kind of followed Cerveny into the paint, and no one picked her up till too late, and they had to foul her. So 4 minutes left. Now a 2-possession game. Big free throw there from Juliet. Slater again will toe the strike. Tosses with the right hand. Too strong, but rebounded there by Husk. Husk had a nice game here tonight. As the sophomore, the only sophomore on this varsity roster. Now Husk with it between the circles. Tigers 2-possession lead. They're happy to milk a little bit of clock here. Fetters working against Forrest. Back to Husk. Now Greenlee with it. Here comes the double. Right back to Husk. Husk fumbled it, fell to the ground, ties it up, jump ball, and I believe possession arrow points to Erie. So now Poudre will have the possession arrow as the Tigers will inbound it with a 4-point lead. Crunch time here, 3:18 remaining here in this game. Inbound, Slater thought about the three, now spins, top of the key, kicks it out. Greenlee works it around the screen, dumps off to Cerveny, and they'll reset here with Husk near the midline. Husk, near side for Slater. Juliet. Tigers really, they burned off about a minute and a half almost on this possession. Kick out to Cerveny. Teagan, careful in possession, looking, hands off. That's Fetters, uses the handoff screen, gets hit, falls to the ground, and a timeout called by Coach Serve to preserve possession. Expertly called there by Coach Serve. They'll keep possession. We'll take a timeout. 30 seconds here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
You know that feeling you get when your life is about to change? It's terrifying, sure, but isn't it exciting?
Welcome back in. Quick little timeout there. And a 2-minute and 46 seconds are left on the clock with a 4-point lead. Inbound, little toss up. Oh my gosh, that touched every part of the rim twice maybe. And then it fell for Slater and a 6-point lead. Big bucket, nice inbound play drawn up there by Coach Serve. He's in his bag right now, calling timeouts, drawn up plays. Turnaround jumper, that is no good, rebounded by Husk. And now the Impala's in a little bit of trouble. They're down 6, 2:19 left. Tigers have done a good job melting clock. Little outlet pass to Greenlee, dangerous. 3-ball quickly. Husk, that's off the mark. That's one of those, maybe you're a junior or senior. You go, we need to milk a little bit more clock than rush that shot. 2:06 remaining here But Husk has played fantastically tonight. She has 8 points, 13 for Slater and 12 for Greenlee. Now in the block, and late foul called as Greenlee had her back turned. I kind of thought it was a foul at first, and then they didn't blow it, and it was almost on the re-trigger, and they blew it. So that drew some boos from the crowd. Maybe a little bit of a stuck whistle there from the officials. Minute 55 left, and Paula's back to the line. That one is up and in by Maggie Foster, the sophomore. Only 2 seniors on this Impala team. Excuse me, 3 seniors. Voglin, Jackie Force, and Haley Brewster. We've seen all 3 tonight play substantial minutes for the Impalas. That free throw is off the mark, rebounded nicely by Cerveny. And here come the Tigers. A minute 52 remaining. They lead it by 5. Into the corner now. Long skip pass. Tigers working it. 3 ball in the way. Slater, that's off the mark. And once again, the Tigers quick on the trigger. Now I'll say this. Got an open look. Feel good with it. Fire it. Minute 40 though. Tigers fall back to a 2-3 zone. Nice hands there by Teagan. Swiped that, anticipated well. Now Husk with it. And another timeout called here by Coach Serve. Let's see what this one is. And it is a full timeout, so we'll take a quick timeout as well.
You may not know with certainty what lies ahead, but that's what makes life, well, life. And even when the scene in the rear view is hard to leave behind, take a deep breath, hold on tight, and remember, there's no better way to move than forward.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 34-29. Erie leads it here with 89 ticks of the clock left. See if Erie can hold on to possession here a little longer. And the double came quickly, and Husk got fouled. And there is a foul. Actually, there was... yeah, a foul to give from the Impalas, so they wanted to do that quickly because that's only their 4th team foul now. So they do show their hand there. I think they're going to foul quickly here, try and get possession back. Tigers having trouble triggering in the ball. They get it into Cerveny, and they will finally foul her. And Teagan will go to the line. Teagan, a 3-sport athlete here at the school, volleyball player. See her as an outside hitter, thrower in track, obviously to go along with playing basketball. Love to see that. That is almost like a bygone era, but you know, when you look at high Division I college athletes, they actually still are primarily multi-sport athletes. The specialization, I think, has maybe helped get athletes scholarships on the lower levels, but you still see a lot of high-end D1 athletes playing multiple sports. All right, Poudre on the attack here. Still a 5-point lead here for Erie. A minute 11 remaining here in this game. Between the circles are the Impalas, attacking with the left hand. Was Voglin, and now back to Forrest. Taking a lot of time here are the Impalas. They're down 2 possessions. Shot off the mark, rebounded by Husk. They got a foul, and foul quickly. 48 seconds left. Husk weaves through defenders, kicks it to the corner. Now up top, Greenlee holding onto it, and she will take the foul. That's who you want right there going to the stripe. And so Now with 40.6 seconds left, starting to feel a little bit more like a Tiger win is in the back pocket. Greenlee fires, and that one rims out. Well, this will be our last broadcast of 2024. A great year here on the Erie Tiger Network. See if the Tigers can put an exclamation point on the year. 39 seconds left. 6-point lead now. Jumper on the way. At this point, you're the Impalas. You got to start firing some threes. Husk will get the rebound and see if they even foul. And they're not even going to foul anymore. Oh, there they go. They call a jump ball. Well, yeah, I guess. And they are going to call timeout. I mean, if you're Poudre, the only hope you have is you have to get it down in about 3 dribbles, jack up a 3, and bury it. That's the only shot, because then, you know what, 10 seconds left, 3 dribbles, a jacked up 3. That's going to take 5, maybe 6 seconds. Here's the thing, unless you have a timeout, stop it after the made basket, Erie doesn't need to inbound it. So as long as you're Erie, you don't foul, you don't inbound it after a make shot, as long as there's more than 5 seconds on the clock when that ball goes through the hoop, this game's over. So I will say that is tough for players to not inbound the basketball. They will typically rush it as the pace of the game picks up. Coach Serve wants a little bit of pressure to start that clock sooner. That's what I mean. I said you needed 3 dribbles. It's already taken too long. They won't even get 2 shots up, and you get a jump ball. So that did not go according to plan if you are Poudre, and that will pretty much end this one. 3.9 left. Tigers up 6. They'll inbound the basketball, and that will do it. Tigers win it 35-29. A special thanks to our camera operators, Tatum Hoffman, Juliana, and Annabelle down on the floor. Jackson was our graphics director here tonight, and our director-producer was Ewan Pantier here for us. Well, for everyone across the Erie Tiger Network all year, thank you so much for tuning in. We wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, a Happy New Year, as the next time we will see you will be in 2025. That's going to do it for us. For everyone, I'm Brandon Bird. Till next time, Tiger fans, I'll chirp at you later.